Today's Sunshine Note is titled Nurseries of Life. And God said, "Let the water teem with living creatures." God blessed them and said, "Be fruitful and fill the water in the seas." Genesis chapter 1, verse 20 through 22. When God created the earth, He told all of His creation to multiply and produce more of the same. God gave each species the power to procreate its own kind. He gave His commands to the creatures of the sea, and they fulfill God's command in many different ways. Along the coast of many of the world's countries are swamping areas called wetlands. Many feel that these are a waste of space that should be drained and filled in with dirt. In addition to being used for farming, many real estate developers use the former wetlands for cabins and houses. Of the 221 million acres of wetlands in the continental United States in the 1600s, less than half remain. To protect these vitally important areas for the benefit of sea creatures, birds, and other wildlife, the U.S. government passed the Wetlands Act. The act protects many, but not all, of the areas that is very important to natural creatures as well as to naturalists. Not only does it preserve the places these creatures multiply, but it enables scientists to study their life cycles and habits. Many creatures that cannot multiply in the open seas come into these marshes and have their families. As the tide goes back out to sea, many small creatures are caught in the ponds. Most of the time, this is beneficial to them. When the wetlands are made habitable for humans, it endangers many species of sea life, birds, and other wildlife. Often one type of wetland creature depends upon other creatures in the wetlands for its food and life. As Christians, we should be good conservationists, doing all we can to preserve these areas. In this sin-filled world, there are wetlands that you can still enjoy. They can teach many lessons if you take time to observe them. Thank God today for the wetlands and the joy they can bring you. And God said, "Let the water teem with living creatures." God blessed them and said, "Be fruitful and fill the water in the seas." Genesis chapter 1, verse 20 through 22. May God bless you today.